Thank you so much for clicking on this video and for watching this video. It means a lot to me. Please do subscribe if you haven't, and if you're a returning subscriber, thank you. Thanks so much for doing this with me. I don't take your support for granted, neither do I take your likes, your comments, and your encouragement for granted. Today I'm going to talk about my own personal experiences with you. And I'm a career woman. Yes. I'm a mom, I'm a mother of 3, and I'm a wife. And for me, self-care is so important for me because I juggle a lot of things, and I'm trying to also keep this YouTube channel alive. To give myself that gentle reminder. Self-care of yourself, you're better equipped to actually take care of others, take care of other things. But for me, it's also so important for my mental health, physical health. And I was like, let me share this with my friends, let me share this with all of you. Like, self-care is so important, and we should not lose ourselves in the process of helping others, of supporting others. And while taking this upon myself, being self-aware of the importance of this, but also knowing that those who are near me, those who care for me, those who love me, wants me to be relaxed, wants me to take care of myself, wants me to flourish. Yes, that's what informed this. So today I'm prioritizing self-care as a love to myself, but love to those who care about me, who love me, who cherish me. Yes. So happy Val's Day to everyone. If you do believe in Val's Day, I would eat chocolate, and I would have some nice time with my family, or with my sweetheart, and with my kids. Yes, but I'm also consciously prioritizing self-care. It actually helps me to deal with the demands of everyday life, everyday hustle and bustle of life. So that's why it's so important to me. Maybe you can also pick 1 or 2 things from this. Perhaps you also have some ideas to share with me, and I'll be very happy to hear it. Before I really actually go into it, I think it's very important for us to talk about why self-care is important for us. Especially, I am taking myself as a mom, as a wife, as a daughter, as the various roles I play as a researcher. And for me, it really helps my mental well-being. When I'm relaxed, I smile a lot, I laugh a lot. I'm such a happy go girl. If you naturally know me, I can laugh unapologetically. I just laugh, and I'm a happy person, and I'm a cheerful person. So for me, self-care is really important for my mental health, but also for my physical health. Because when I'm stressed, come on, you don't want to see that. You don't want to see that because it also affects my emotions, and the way I become moody, and I have this headache, and I'm like, come on. Different shades of Bakuri, different shades of Iris. It means quality time for myself. I have a lot of hobbies, YouTube is one of my hobbies. I love myself. Oh my god, when I see myself, I'm happy. I'm like, this beautiful girl. Anyway, on a more serious note, so quality time with myself, with my family, is something that I consider as an important aspect of my self-care routine, because I tend to do a lot of things. I touch this, I touch this, I touch this, and I know that some of us feel like we are very good with multitasking, but can we do one thing and enjoy it, and then not feel guilty that we didn't complete something and all that, and spending time, like good time. So for me, like, sometimes putting my phone away and just having a good rest. I was watching someone's like, I am good at doing that, and I'm like, yeah, we all have to have those moments and not feel guilty about it, right? One thing I've realized is to know that it's okay to not be perfect. I'm not going to be perfect. If you watch my videos, I make mistakes, I correct myself, but I have come to understand that everything is not going to be perfectly laid out, and I accept my mistakes and I move on, and I'm happy so that I don't stress myself with what could have been better and better and better. As I learn to become a better person, better doing a lot of things, I also accept my flaws. So I think that's an important aspect of, for me, self-care, because then it helps me to embrace my imperfections. Like, this is me, I cannot be as perfect as I want. Yes, but maybe you have seen a way to be perfect and you can share it with me. But I'm embracing the imperfections for now. Even a good support network. Like, if you watch my previous video, someone who listens, my husband can listen to all my tales forever and ever. Someone who encourage me. But beyond that, I also have like sisters and friends. If you haven't watched that video where my friends and I talk about how we build sisterhood in pursuit of our PhD education, please, I recommend you watch that video. I also have a support system that helps me. I also have my mom. I call people who can just listen to me, and that I can also listen to them, and we share ideas and perspectives, so it's not one way street. I listen to them, they listen to me, we share ideas, encouragement, support, those kind of things. So that's just one thing I do as an important way to balance expectations of me as a mom, as a wife, as showing that my husband and I have the shared responsibilities. Like, we don't have the 50-50, we don't have the 70-20 or the 70-30, or the, we do what works for us. So every day and every activity and every plan and how it works out. For example, if I'm out of home, perhaps it would be 90-10 for my husband. When he's away for work, it would be perhaps 80-20, or we see what works for us. Like, I've heard a lot of people share the idea that there is no 50-50. Always you have to balance it, right? Yes. So that's some of the things that I do to nurture my marriage, but to also help me to like pause and breathe and have time for myself, and have time to just admire myself, record my videos. And as a career woman, I think prioritizing my career is so important, but I don't want to be in that loop of always like it's all work, all work. I'm really consciously, when work is done, it's done. I used to have that pressure, like I have to do this and I have to finish this article and I have to read this number of books. But for me now, when my job time is closed, I don't do that extra. My weekends are for me and my family, and for other things. Like, I want to have a relaxed life. Yeah, we live in a neoliberal society and capitalist, so where run, time, money, and sometimes just force. Yes, I want to excel in my profession. I don't want to do it at the back of not having the mental stability, the happiness, the joy to do it, and it's like it becomes a competition and something I just have to run to. I also do some mentorship, so it's fulfilling for me to know that I can encourage someone, I can build someone up, and I can be an inspiration to someone. I mean, it makes me feel good. It makes me feel really, really good. And this is not to be very egoistic, but for me, building someone up, and it also encourages me that this journey is not only for me, it's for all of us. So we are doing it together. So I'm doing it with somebody, and the person is inspired, and I'm also being inspired by what the person is being able to. So for me, mentorship is also as well as self-care. But don't let it be a very big responsibility, then it's hanging on your head. I also seek for mentorship opportunities to get mentors who also encourage me. Let me know Like, what path to take on? What are the things that will build me up? Yeah, we need it, right? We need that. We want to nurture every aspect of our lives. So I learn new skills. I think I'm improving with a lot of things that I'm learning on my own, reading some self-care books. So it's not every day that I read academic books with all our theories. I'm not saying it's bad. It's very good, but to balance work life, you know. Finding time for myself. I've talked about how I want to be a perfect mom. A perfectly imperfect mom, a perfectly imperfect wife, a perfectly imperfect researcher, but also having time for myself, like having some time for myself, like me time and Mr. time. And what that means is very varied, but I want to just say this, like, try to evaluate priorities. Is this thing important? If it's not, everything, you can't tell me everything is so important. Let's be honest with ourselves. It's not everything that is important. Like, there are some things that are nice to do, but there are some things that are important to do. There are some things we want, there are some things we need. Ask yourself, you need this or you just want it. Yeah, so I'm prioritizing time for myself, for things that make me happy. And I love to spend time with my husband. I love to spend time with my children. These are the things that do make me really, 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 really happy. So I got to attend to it, right? And that means letting go of some things. Now that also requires a lot of time management. Like, I really need to manage my time, have an agenda, see what I can do, when I can do it, when I cannot do it. Let me know if perhaps you also have some tricks and tips for me as I prioritize my own self-care. I'm learning to say no. I'm saying no when it's not necessary. It's not everything I can do. So there are some calls I say no to. Sometimes someone was, can you come and give this guest lecture? I'm sorry. Can you handle this job for me? No, I can't, because I have a lot on my plate. Not that I don't want to be supportive. I'm supportive, I'm kind, I'm thoughtful. But I have to also think about myself. Yes, self-care is important. If I lose myself, what will I have to support the other people? I'm not being selfish, please. I'm just taking care of myself. I've got me. Self-care activities I've been thinking of, but I've not done yet. Spa day. Oh my god, I one day have a spa day. But I love reading, so I love to read books that are not in my academic field. And I also love movies. So quite recently my husband and I made committed efforts to just watch movies together. And at first I used to feel guilty, I'm like, I can't get this done. But now I just enjoy it. I watched and enjoyed, and we talk about it at length. And I'm like, this person should have done that and that and that. And I'm like, I'm happy. Works. So when I take my kids to school, there's an opportunity to bike. You know, I love biking. In the Netherlands, biking is quite common, but I walk. And when I'm coming back, I just enjoy nature, and I've taken the habit of taking pictures. And during my walks, I take some pictures. I used to want to record a video for my YouTube. I also felt like I want to do a lot more fun, because when I'm taking videos for YouTube, I feel like I'm consciously doing it. Whilst this is my hobby, I also want to explore other hobbies. So maybe some tips for you and some ideas for you if you want to do something else. I dance sometimes. I just listen to music and dance. And my dance is not like perfect is not that. My dance is not that good, but I just dance and admire myself in the mirror, and I give myself some self-affirmations. I'm like, girl, you're beautiful. Girl, you got this. Girl, you can do this. Girl. And I give myself fuzz. If there are some support systems, some friends, some family members, some loved ones you enjoy spending time, do that. If it means seeking professional care, please do. If you need therapy, please go for it. Don't take things for granted. You have to protect yourself to be able to support your loved ones, to be able to care for your loved ones. Please also reciprocate some support. Sometimes we get a lot of support from people, and I don't like when we are always at the receiving end, right? We also have to give support. So reciprocate the support. Maybe someone is helping you to be able to do self-care, to be able to have time for yourself. Reciprocate that support. That's personal. Other people can also take care of themselves. Yes, I can go on and on, but I would want to make this video quite short so that you can watch everything. Give yourself positive affirmation. You got this. God got you. You will do fine. You'll be well. You'll be great. You will achieve your dreams. It's possible. But in all that, if you need extra help, please seek that help. Take care of yourself. And for the next video, bye.